Hey, what's up everyone? Upstart here with RyXe Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Moonlighter. Now in the previous episode, we managed to beat the Golem King, the boss of the Golem dungeon, and I really thought I remembered it differently. I was saying all these things about it attacked like an octopus type sort, that instead of just one slime arm, it would attack with multiples or something like that. I don't know, for some reason I kind of remember that, or maybe it's from some other game. But anyways, at least it was one arm, so it was something about that, and it was definitely easier than expected. I thought it would be much harder. I guess it does have something to do with the fact that I kind of upgrade these, and that I attack from a distance, so I didn't really have to get too close to be like in real danger of the other arm. But anyways, yeah, so we beat the Golem King. We upgraded our shop to level 2. We bought some... well, how would I explain that? How would you say that? Where you kind of, hired the merchants, or you hired the retailer? I don't know. Is it considered us hiring them since we're paying for it? Or is it something else? Or are we just like fixing up the shop and letting them come in? That's that. I don't know, because it has our seal of approval. That has to be that right there in the bottom right hand corner. But anyway, so I did say I was gonna do a little bit of grinding. I did so. I got a little bit of money back, but not much. Just a little bit. So the banker hasn't been unlocked yet. I don't know if we have to beat like another dungeon, another boss before that happens. But I would like to get the banker just to see how it works, because I have played a few games that have something to do with banking, and I think that the idea is pretty good. You pretty much put money in there, and then you get back like an interest. Instead of paying an interest, you get back an interest, so that's kind of good. A good thing, a good idea. One of the things I did while I was doing my own thing, I upgraded the cash register to the gold cash register, so that's another reason why I don't have that much money, because this was 70 grand, so yeah, a bit expensive. It was a bit expensive, but I decided to go for it because, well, it adds to my money, like the money I bring in, like it's what it says right there. Entices the customers to add an extra 40% tip when paying. So right now I have a lot of things in my shop, like the decorations, that are to increase that percentage. I also increased the size of my chest from the small chest to the medium chest because I was running out of space. So yeah, I got that. I got the first bed as well. As you all can see, my health bar up in the top left-hand corner. I have 210 health plus a 50 extra. The 50 extra came from the bed, and that's just the first level. I don't know if it's a percentage, or do you just get like 50, or like a set amount. So I decided to switch out also a ring. I had which one did I have? Must be in here. The barrier amulet. I kept using that, but I decided to change it out for the Golem King amulet. It says that is adds to the it boosts my health, but it adds to the weight. Pretty much, it reduces my speed. So I want to remove that. My speed right there in the bottom on the I was gonna say bottom right hand corner, but it's close to the bottom on the right hand side, where my stats are. It says 185. If I remove it, I think it's like 10 points or 15 points that I lose. Yeah, 10 points. I just lose 10 points of speed. Because of my armor, it's not really a big deal, because my armor just gives a speed boost, so it's kind of like just like negating a little bit of my armor's speed boost, but so it's not that terrible. Though I do get another speed debuff, or speed loss or decrease or whatever, because of this sword, because it does do a -10, so I'm technically taking a -20. But when I switch over to the other weapon, I'm back up by 10, so it's not that bad. And then it gives me about 35 health, if I'm not mistaken. I was at 175, and I jump up 30 points plus 5 because I'm at 210. So yeah, it's definitely 30 points, because if it was just 30, it would be 205, and now I'm at 210, so that's an extra 5, so it's 35 points. And that's pretty okay. I think that's good. It makes me a little bit beefier, and I like that. So yeah, got that going on. I bought a few things from this dude over here. So I had bought that, but I had just turned off the game, closed out the game at that time. These right here are really super expensive. If I were to buy something, I'd probably buy this one right here because it adds a 20% to the tip that I was mentioning about earlier. These are from the Between Dimensions DLC for sure. So if you don't have that, you probably won't have this tab. So these are one-time things. You just buy it and that's it. I'll just buy this just because, just to have it. I don't really plan on using it, but just to have it, like, you know, all those things collected or whatnot. Let's go into the shop real quick. So another thing is we're gonna be going into the forest dungeon. I haven't gone in there as I promised. I didn't want to go. You know, I wanted to sort of kind of go in blind. I'm not exactly blind now that I think about it, because there have been those instances where in the Golem dungeon there was like dimensions being crossed, and I was able to like get a little taste of what the forest dungeon was about. So right here I have this item right there. This one gives me a plus 40. This one would give me a plus 10. That's why it goes down by 10, because it was the first thing that I got for free when I upgraded to the first level, I believe, of the shop. And that one gives me an extra 20. So it's 20 here and 20 there. So that's why I'm using that. Longer days, I don't really feel like I need that. I'd probably just go for more money. So I'm kind of greedy in that sense. This one is the other one. So it does count as equipped. So if you were to try to like put like this one's here and you would try to put it on this side, I think it just switched sides. So I did struggle a little bit trying to find where the forest pieces went, and they were over here on the walls. There's actually a little square marking or denoting that this is the spot for that, but I had to figure it out on my own. I was just going around. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? I just kept like looking at these the walls and trying to get like a what is it called? Like a pop-up or something, like the button to press or whatever, like where it says talk, hey, press this, press that. And I got those, and this one is for the speed of the customers. This one would increase how many customers. So I was kind of wrong about that that number. I'm like, what does that mean exactly? It means that how many people can be inside your shop at a time. That's pretty much what that means. So I went with this one because that one boosts what was it again? The capacity of my store. And the other one, I probably should have just checked it on that spot, right? Kind of dumb that way. And actually, I checked it backwards. So one makes them faster walkers, and one makes increases the capacity. This one increases the capacity as well, makes them customers more patient. I don't really have that issue. And then this one is generous customers, but I didn't go for this one mainly because it was just a 10%. I'm like, you know what? Nah, 10% really? No. I can live without that 10%. If it were 20, I'd probably put it. Since it's not, I won't. Another thing is that I sold some stuff and I actually got robbed of one of my items. I got robbed of one of the new items, this one right here. I had put it out for sale and I got robbed. I didn't know how to like deal with the thieves, and I was like, how am I supposed to do it? How am I supposed to do it? And I saw that there was an LT on top of the thief. I was gonna say customer, but no, the thief that was running out of the store. He got from here and he started running slowly. It didn't move that fast. It kind of did give me a chance, but I was like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? LT, and then I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And then I figure, and I'm like, oh, it's the dodge roll, barrel roll on him. Like, you're not gonna hit him, you're just gonna like knock him out, like kind of like bump into him so he can drop it or something. But when I did it, it was too late. He was already out the door. So I lost that. Boo-hoo, whatever. Such is life. It happens. And then here's my new chest. So now I have a third page, and it's good because now I have actually things on the next page. I do have a lot of these, and a lot of these. Some people will probably say you got too much of that. I probably should like limit myself to like maybe 5 stacks, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, something like that. But that's just me. Everyone can do how they want. So I've got this ring as well, a new ring I got. Ring that cancels any fall damage and slowing effect in exchange for 20% less probability of enemy drops. It isn't terrible, but it isn't great. I don't exactly know what the slowing effect is yet. I haven't seen it aside from the fact that you like the stun effect. I know that, but I don't know that one. So yeah, that's me right there. That's how I'm going. That's how I'm doing. Everything's good. So I've decided to go with this as my main weapon. I'm not gonna carry any more. If I feel like maybe a certain type of weapon is better in a dungeon run, I'll probably switch it out then. But for now, that's probably gonna be it. I'm not gonna go to I'm not gonna start selling stuff right now. I'm just gonna go directly into the forest dungeon. I think that's it. Oh, and I'm sticking with this pet because it seems to be the most useful, as it adds a stun probability to my weapon. Plus, it attacks on its own as well sometimes, and it can stun on its own as well. It happens more times than not, so I like that. So I wasn't sure if I should upgrade to the next bed level. It's another 20k. I did want to do it, but I decided against it, at least for now, because I wanted to see if it was worth it. There was a plus 50. There's that plus 50 there, which I like. That way I don't have to be using that shield anymore. That where is it? Was it the barrier amulet? I forget which one it was. Yeah, that one, right? Yeah, it gives me a little shield. The good thing about that shield is that it protects from one hit, regardless of how much damage you take. If you take 1 damage, you can take 100 damage, I think, and it'll still like nullify it or cancel it out. So, anyways, let's go into the forest dungeon now. I've been rambling for over 10 minutes now, and that's not good. There needs to be some sort of action going on. Alright, so here we are. Alright, so I guess we just start going in any direction. We'll go up. So I only know what this one does, and the one that shoots things. So I don't know what that. Yeah, that does that. I don't know what that mushroom really does. Ah, it took 30 damage right there. Ah. Just a quick. Oh, so those are like the vases or vases. Okay, that's good. So one quick thing. I hope there aren't any of the regular slimes like the one I have as a pet right now in this dungeon. I'm saying this because, oh my gosh, so many times I've confused it with the real enemy slimes, and I just kept thinking that it was my own like friend, and I wouldn't attack it, and then I get hit. I take some damage, and I'm like, oh, this is not the one. Yeah, it happened to me. It would happen to me all the time. Right now, we just found a slime that was not mine, and it did definitely look different. So at least we have something there. Okay, so we have the boss already. Can I No, I can't. I just wanted to see if I could fill that extra 50. Nope. So so far we've only taken 1 hit. And how much damage have we taken? 30. Dang, that's kind of sort of a bit. It's a lot for 1 hit from these. Ah, poison, poison. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Okay, so that's the one I already know about. So they're definitely stronger in this dungeon. And I don't know what that is, but I don't like you. You have to die. So I haven't seen any like shining spots. I do like those. I took it to the face, real to the face again. Yeah, I'm not very good at dodging those because those are from afar. That would be something like that. I should probably attack with my bow. I'm not very smart. I'm not very good on quick thinking. Another thing, let me just mention it because I just see it with this item here. I have been receiving requests from customers. We had that mechanic introduced in the previous episode once we leveled up our shop to level 2. And one of those items was actually this. And another thing was something about a flying something. And I don't know exactly what that means. Flying cedar or something? And modified seed was another. One asked for 10 pieces and it was like 24k or 40k or something as a reward. And the other wanted the modified seeds. I don't know how many it wanted. I can't remember. and I think it was just like half the amount. So yeah, and I declined them. So I got to do like something like that, right? Come on. Come on, I had finally done it. Oh wait, why am I getting regular jelly from this one? Is it normal? I didn't pay attention if they were regular slimes or the old slimes. I mean the new slimes. Anyways, oh there's that sparkly, sparkly. I like returning to each of the rooms just to make sure. Okay, so that is a chest that if I put stuff in there, it would send it back. I don't really need to do that right now because oh my bad. Because I don't have that many things. Not really. I do, but not really. I'll send them back. I don't know what you things are, but you gotta die. Come on, come closer. I feel like they'll charge at me. Don't know what that is, but just take it. Let's see. Oh, we got something right there. Nothing there. Nothing there. And we got something there as well. Okay, good. Let's go. So down. I thought it was to the right. Down. Okay, so you found an empty space, an empty area. I don't know if this is an area that would usually have something aside from lore. Or some tips or something. If any of you know, please let me know if possible. Anyways, patterns. Oh yes, these dungeons do indeed have patterns. You may think they are random. You may even think they are chaotic, but no, they are actually quite the opposite. There is reason in repetition. Some sort of some sort of divine guide, a template of sorts followed every time the dungeon rebuilds itself. For instance, we all know there are 3 floors to a dungeon, but have you noticed how this healing hot spring appears on every floor, and how it always appears on the path towards the next floor? Placed not only to assist and heal, but also guide. These dungeons basically want you to find the treasure. No, they want you to die. Not exactly find the treasure. That's just the bait. I'm just checking what's this on the edge. That's it. Okay, nothing there. Let's go. So, map. There's only one way to go, I think? Yeah, boss time. And, well, I have to send my stuff back, so I'm gonna send that first. I think you could fall in any of these holes, and you'd still fall down to this floor. So it doesn't really matter if it's close to the... I could have just done it all. Actually, you know what? Why am I even thinking about it? Just do it all. Ooh, so this part of a recipe, and so is that. Oh, so it was a piece of log. It looked like a turnip or something. Oh, wait. Okay. So send that back. Just wait. It should all go through. There's 3 chests. One of the chests where things go back to are it's kind of almost full. But 2 chests are empty, so it should have space, obviously. So I was gonna use potions, and I just remembered. I'm like, I have a healing spring, over here, so there's no point in using it. There's another thing that I've noticed, and one of those things was that if you heal, if you use it all up, I think for some reason does some damage to you. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I've never been into this dungeon, only in the golem one. And in that one, every time I would use the spring and use it all up completely, I get like a -0 or -1, like for some reason taking some sort of damage. I don't know. We have yet to discover the perpetrator, who as of a year ago destroyed several of our experiments. Now, much of our research materials are disappearing on a daily basis. Okay. So I don't know what this is gonna require. Oh, it's not a boss yet. So that thing right there. Oh, run! So I understand how these are, or how they work. They're kind of like the... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to switch it. This over here, and then that right there. Just in case I die, I wouldn't lose it. Kind of like the... What are they called? the golem turrets. I think that's what they're called, right? Those seed ones are kind of like that. I know better than to go into these now. I don't like them. They're hit or miss kind of thing with that monster, that ghost monster that I still have not figured out how to kill. I'm not even gonna try. And I just noticed that there's bushes over here. Not those two. These over here. There's a bunch in this corner. And I got nothing. I got nothing. Okay, so now maybe this is the boss now? So I don't know how I'm supposed to fight this. I'm just gonna fight my usual way. Oh, 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 it shoots from a long range, so I should probably be long range too. Oh, there you go. Take it to the face. Oh, it stopped. Oh, oh, no, 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 I don't like this. Kill it! There you go, we got him. So it wasn't that difficult. It's more of a long range thing. It's like a shooter type thing. So that one was pretty easy because it let me shoot from afar. It pretty much let me do it. Of course, it took some damage because it also shoots back. But we're good. We survived, right? So it's not that hard. I don't feel like that boss is really necessary for me to use the portal. One thing, the emblem merchant is what I meant to say. Let me just show it up. Forest Dungeon 2. This right here. So I just noticed that the price increases on both of them depending on the floor you're on. I'm guessing the dungeon as well because it's at 6 grand now, and it only costs 2,000 to use on the 3rd floor of the first dungeon, the Golem dungeon, and it costs 1,000 on the 1st floor, 1,500 on the 2nd, and 2,000 on the 3rd floor. The pendant as well, it costs 200 on the 1st floor, 300 on the 2nd, and 400 on the 3rd. Right here, we're on the. I didn't see. I more than likely just didn't pay attention to it. How much it costs on the previous floor? So I really wouldn't be able to say. I probably have to go back and check. But on this one, it's 1,200 for the pendant and 6,000 for the emblem. Another thing is that I don't really know the price of most of these things. Okay, so it seems most of these things are worth at least 1,000 gold. 1275, so that definitely should be around 1,000. Most of these things. So I'm guessing, due to the increase of like price or value of each of the items found in the forest dungeon, I'm guessing that's why they're more expensive. The use of these things here is more expensive. Anyways, price. Give me the price. Higher priced items first. Let's go this way. Oh, I haven't switched weapons. What I like about this sword is that you can attack through objects like this, and you can actually hit the monsters. I like that. Okay, and this you can't destroy it. You just have to walk through it. So what is that over there? I have no clue. Oh, it has a vine. The last thing I found something with a vine. Oh, it poisons me. I lost an item. So I'm not really fond of viney creatures, because I don't like losing items. I'm a hoarder. I don't like losing the items I hoard. Okay, so we found another one of these places. Do I really have to read this? More patterns and secrets. For those diving so far as the 3rd floor, have you ever felt overburdened? Carrying just too much loot? Too much treasure! But you don't want to stop. Just can't stop. No, that's me. Then have I got something for you. Hidden somewhere on the 3rd floor between here where you start and where you end. The end. Here being the massive creature at the bottom of the dungeon, meaning the dungeon's end is more than likely your end. But between those two spots, one may notice a sparkle. A glimmer of something just beyond a pit of infinite darkness. If you are brave, I ask you to give it a jump. See what's down there. So yeah, it's kind of reminding me of those little hidden room sparkle thingy mabobbies. So yeah, there's nothing else over here. Oh, I fell. My bad. That was me being dumb. Keep going, keep going. We have nowhere else to go but up or right. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, it's far. It's long range. Oh my gosh, I thought it was short range. And I fell because I'm being very hasty. No, don't drop my loot. That's my loot. It's expensive loot. Wait, that's poisonous? I didn't know. I should have not gone into those puddles. So don't go into those puddles. Note to self. Okay, so this will destroy something. So I'll put it there. This will also destroy something. So put it like right here. It doesn't really matter. Oh, and that removes a curse. This is... I'll do that because that's a second item. That's a item with 2 pieces of stuff. I could have done it a little bit differently and removed it off of that one and stacked them, but nah, that's fine. Okay, now to the left. We may have to use more potions. Ooh, I don't have to use more potions. Okay. So we still have some more, a little bit more use in that spring fountain thingamabob. I don't know about you, but you gotta die. And then there we go. We have another like cross between dimensions. And there is, I'm guessing that's from the desert dungeon. It's probably a bad idea that I try to go, I guess I should check it, right? Yeah. Be the curious guy that might die. Dang. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do this because this I really do like this curse because I can get a lot of expensive items by sacrificing cheap items because this you know, it's what it says, artifact and direction shown becomes this artifact upon return to town. So depending on how big it stacks, let's say sometimes there's stacks of 5 or 10. Depending on that, if I have a stack of 5 here and this is pointing towards that when I go back would turn into that. And if it's a more expensive item, then it's definitely worthwhile to keep it. This one right here is very fragile, so I don't know if I want to hold that on right now. So I'll take that, you know, just take it. Oh, I didn't want to take these. Leave that and put that back in there. And that's about it for now. I'm gonna leave those there. I'll come back after I take care of whatever's in this side. So I've already figured out what's going on here. It's not really that much of a big deal. Okay, so those are not good. Those are not good. And you have to wait. No, you can just smack them. Smack them. Do they move? They move. Smack them and die. Kill them. Okay, so we got something there. We gotta keep all that good stuff. Of course, we can't let it go to waste. So I didn't see if there was a sparkle or not in here, so let's just check real quick. There's a green one. I am not gonna go down there. Nope, nope, no siree. Alright, so let me deal with this and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and I have decided to sacrifice these because they are kind of the lowest, least worth item, and I have 5 of them. So, and these right here are kind of close to the top of this lining right here. So I've gotten some botany jottings 1 and 3 apparently. I didn't notice that until I looked into the whatever this book is. So these here are the 1 and these here are, where are they? Right here. These are the 3. These can get destroyed, so I'm gonna have to switch those out, and that will destroy that in the corner, so I have to switch that out. That destroys anything above it. This will transform that into this thing. So I think that's good. I removed the curse off of something accidentally. I think it was the fragile item. So that's no longer there. And our map. So we still have a path on that second room right here where we started, over to the right. But we still have this one here to the left. So take care of that first. Oh, I keep forgetting that there's those piles of poison on the ground. Or not piles, more like blobs or puddles. So apparently the plant flesh is stacks in 10. I don't know how much this would stack in. It's close to the top, so it makes me kind of think or believe that it probably won't be higher than 5. So I'm gonna lose those. No big deal. But what is a big deal is, you know what? Let's grab one of these and sell one off to the mirror, and then grab that one. So just to see if there was any sparkle, I hadn't paid attention earlier, so I didn't see. Let's go over here. Let us go this way. Let us heal up. This episode's gonna go a little bit longer than usual. I'm gonna try to keep it short. We're just gonna finish it at the boss. Ah, he's bombing me. Oh, and he's throwing mud at me or some sort. Oh no. There. So my little slime buddy stunned him. Helped me out. Okay. So we got a few things here that we can't really keep. Okay, so we can open it from over here. Okay, so we have a tad bit of an issue, and that's because we have one of these and one of those. I may have to get rid of one, but I'll do that on my own. I'll be right back. Alright, so I have decided I cleared up both of the curses from the two fluid vessels that I had. They're above the 1275 mark, so definitely worth it. I'm gonna get rid of these petals. They're close to the end of the bottom of the price range, so I'm just getting rid of those. I don't know what this is. I didn't want to clear it up because I wanted to manage to stack these three together. So that's what I did that. I have three that I could sell off for at a bargain price, pretty much, to the mirror. I'm gonna actually do this as well. Throw that in there. Grab those two right there. Oh no! What'd I do? No. Into this right here. This obviously more expensive than that. But the leaves, I have other stuff. Let's see, petals, mushrooms. I don't have any mushrooms, so this kind of sort of like the lowest level thing, except for that magic wood. But that magic wood is kind of sort of more important because it's part of the items that I need to upgrade stuff. So it's gonna have to go. I don't see the mushrooms. I am kind of blind, so maybe they're there, maybe they're not. Send it away. Send it away. Alright, so there's still one more room to the right over here. Oh! I don't know what you are, but you gotta die. You too. I didn't kill it. I didn't kill it. And we lost items because we're full. Nope, stop moving towards me. Oh, no. I know what's here. What's going on. That bottom left-hand corner. I don't know if you guys saw that. But there is an eye right there with a timer on it. That is the... What is his name? One of the wanderers. Something from... Some monster from this DLC. It's not good. It's not good that he's here. 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. And we have a slight of an issue. And that's because that monster is going to be coming for us real soon. Do I have one more of these? I think I do. Right in there, sell it, grab that one, and there it is. There it is! So, map, and it's still coming after me. I really cannot do much else. So it was going to eat that chest anyways, and I think it's eating loot now. So it's going to continue chasing after me. It will be able to get through that door. It's not going to stay there. It's not going to stay in that other room. So just 1 second, there it is. It's through. So I got to keep running. I'm gonna go over to this right here, and I'm gonna actually use the emblem, and I'm gonna get the heck out of here. And there's another problem as well. Hopefully it's not here when I come back. The problem is, yes, it's 6,000, but all the loot I've got, I think it's worth it. The problem is that if you were to remain here and go towards the boss, that wandering thingy mabob monster will actually follow you to the boss, and it will definitely make problems for you. So let's go. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's get out of there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end this episode pretty much now. So I'm back. I'm gonna try to see if I can. Ooh, even if I didn't sleep in the bed, I still get that plus 50. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, that portal doesn't go away until I actually go in. So I could sleep, and I could also open up shop because I need to sell stuff. So, and I'm gonna see if I can maybe do some upgrading or something. I don't know. I'm gonna check it out. Maybe I can, maybe I can't, but we'll see. So yeah, in the next episode, we're gonna be looking into that next mini boss. So thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that like button if you liked the episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.